Welcome to Super Over. Jarrod Kimber and Bumble with you. Let's just start with the most joyous part of the day. Jofra Archer running in. Watching him come in from that same pavilion that he bowled against Steve Smith and knocked Steve Smith out and all that sort of stuff. It was just thrilling. And the way the crowd got behind him, it was a great moment.
Well, it was quite emotional as well, the way that the crowd welcomed him. It was a real warming welcome. They gave him a rousing reception. He raced in, absolutely raced in, 90 plus miles an hour. His seam position, I thought, was immaculate. And, of course, he gets a wicket with his third ball. And it was just that release, you know, his celebration and his teammates all around him. It was real joy.
It was. And let's be honest, we talk about the emotion. It was a pretty good ball too, Bumble.
It was a ripper. It's real pace, as I say, charging in from that pavilion end. But the seam position was absolutely bang on. The ball pitched, he had to play at it, took the outside edge. Nice, comfortable catch for Harry Brook. Good job he caught it. I mean, it'd be a complete anticlimax if that had gone down.
He kept bowling quite well throughout the day, got good pace and bounce. He slowed down a little bit in his other spells, but he got up to, 93.3, I think?
He did. He's had 3 spells, and so that first adrenaline rush at 90 miles an hour as an average speed, then he dropped, his second was 86 miles an hour, and then up to 88 miles an hour. So, he's okay coming back after a 4-year absence. I think, that's okay. I would say that India's bowlers, in my opinion, got more out of this pitch, got a better length and movement in the air and off the pitch than what we've seen from the England bowlers.
And England's in a pretty good position at the moment. So what do you put that down to?
Well, they're okay. I mean, I think they've stuck at it. Wicketkeeper has been stood up to the stumps to particularly Chris Walks. Took a really good catch to get rid of Shubman Gill. And so, they really need to take another wicket. It'd be nice to have got a wicket tonight. But the interruption, in fact, I wouldn't mind. Do you mind if I just have a...
Mate, we're on air.
A drink. No, it's all right. Just an interruption. It's the way the game's gone. I'll just... you're all right. Just bear with me for a second. I won't not be a second. I'm okay now. I feel it's better now. Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah was good today. Completed a 5-wicket haul. Bowled 3 different batters. Pretty special spell.
Yeah, and again, he started yesterday at the pavilion end, then he switched ends, and this is where he's had the wickets, and he's hitting the stumps. Brilliant bowler, isn't he? He's absolutely terrific. And to get rid of the 2 this morning, bang, bang, and he's on a roll. Then he gets on a hat-trick. Chris Walks just said, I haven't hit that. Well, he did, actually. He's got a little thin edge on it. And so he was terrific, Jasprit Bumrah. But then they started moaning about the ball.
Oh, the balls.
They started rocking about the ball's doing everything.
They replaced the ball after 11 overs.
India then said, it's doing. We want to change it. The umpires obliged. They said, OK, we'll change it. Then, no, I don't like this. And then it was protracted. There was a debate between captain and the umpires out there. They're not going to change it back. You could see that, this is not doing anything. We'd rather have the other one back. Well, that's not going to happen. So in actual fact, in England's innings, there have been 5 cricket balls used. 5. And I think that the Duke ball, I think it's fantastic from them because they're that bad. It means that people are buying more.
Yeah, they're about 120 quid a pop, aren't they?
Which is good business.
We're certainly going through a lot of them at the moment. The ball has been going soft. The issue really is that they replaced it too early, and the one that came out clearly wasn't as new as well. And the other one was still moving. If the ball's not in shape and you're still getting movement, surely you go with it for a little bit longer.
It's been a real debate in this media centre, and so I did a bit of umpiring a long, long time ago, and we didn't change the ball. We just wouldn't change the ball. And real nice fellas, good chaps, Cess Pepper and Bill Alley. If you said, oh, Bill, come on, the ball's out. He just said, oh, don't worry, we'll knock it back into shape. And they wouldn't change it. The other thing, which I think is significant, is that when we were umpiring, you didn't carry that ring. You didn't carry that. I was in the changing rooms. And so that you didn't have a ring out there to try and push the ball through. You just threw it back and said, carry on, lads. You chose it. You carry on with it.
No, definitely. Is there something wrong with your...
I'll change that if I may.
Yeah. No,
just another interruption. Just hang on.
We'll be in a minute.
No, hang on. This has got to change. Sorry about this, but Yeah, there we are. Yeah.
It was putting me off, Bumble. Sorry.
Sorry, it's just another interruption.
Yeah, it wasn't working. The interesting thing about the ball being changed is that after that, Bryden Cast comes in and he faces the new in-shape ball and bats beautifully. And I know Smith was dropped as well, and India will be upset that they dropped Smith early on. But Cast goes on to make a really important innings in what could be, a lowish scoring game.
He doesn't look a number 9 to me. If he carries on like this, he gets his first 50, he could be a genuine all-rounder because his pace is about 85, 86 miles an hour, and I thought he looked really accomplished. While they got the hump about the ball, India, England went quietly about that partnership, just knocking it around.
And it wasn't big hitting at that stage. No. It was later on that they did that, right?
And the other thing, I think it's dangerous for a captain to start. You can have a single. Here, have another single.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks very much. You just keep accumulating and you take the runs. And my own view is I think captaincy, you lose your way when you start giving runs away.
Well, they were on top of Smith. They had him dropped. They beat him outside off stump, and suddenly they put everyone back. Yeah. Now, I know the change of the ball might have been the bigger thing, but they did give away a lot of momentum at that point, and they didn't have the same energy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's been so hot today. Just a minute.
That's because you keep turning the air conditioner off.
Thanks very much. Yeah, carry on.
What do you think about the pitch? It's not the most exciting cricket that we've seen. It's a very un-Bazball wicket.
Well, it's been so hot. It's been so dry. I think that's what we're going to get. We haven't seen rain for I don't know how long, and the drainage saps all the energy out of the pitch. And I'd like to see Jofra Archer at full pelt. I think he'd get a little bit more out of it. Is it going to spin? Jadeja spun a couple yesterday.
And some bounce.
Bashir today, not spun a ball.
This is a weird test match because here we are for the second time, Bumble, and I'm going to ask you a question that we don't always ask in cricket, but who is actually in front? Because yesterday we had England just in front, and then India took the 2 quick wickets, but right at the moment, which team would you rather have your money on?
I think I'd be England just at the minute, and just hope that we can get a little bit more out of this pitch tomorrow, see what the weather brings. The heavy roller was by England first up this morning. Then when India came to bat, heavy roller. I should think India tomorrow again, heavy roller. It'll squeeze this pitch and all the life will go out of it.
I don't know if you noticed, actually, there was quite a few stoppages in play today. But anyway, we'll talk about those another time. Yeah. That's the end of the Super Over. We'll see you tomorrow.